on in. Not really taking cards right now. Yeah, Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus and North Node. Come on in. I'm going to be giving you messages for the month of September 2025, especially for the next 2 weeks, but everybody's on different timelines. So this one is for the month, kind of, sort of, depending. Anywho, I did already call in everyone's ancestors and guides and ascended masters and all of that. So I am just accepting cards from Spirit now. So, yep, come on in. I hope you're having a good day, good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is that you're watching this. So, yeah. You know, it's funny because the first card that comes out is South, the South Node. I just called in North Noders. These are people that are living in their South Node, right? Obviously, they're not in their spiritual path. They could be having hard times in life. They could be in a very yuck kind of energy. That's the South Node, okay? Then I have Change and Wind that came out. There's a lot of change in the wind. And lately, you know, it's kind of funny. It's been windy here anyway. I don't know about that, if it is for you, but yeah, it's in your present. Yeah, change is in the air. Uh-oh, hold on 1 second. I just dropped it. Oh boy, 1 second. Okay. Expansion and North. Okay, now we got South Node, and then there you are, North Noders, the North Node. This is crowning you, spiritual enlightenment, the path, the journey of it, living in your spiritual path. I like it a lot. And then your hope, fear, challenge, and homework, we have cleansing and storms. Somebody's going through it right now. More than likely, it's a South Noder. Going through it right now. The winds of change. Somebody is a spiritual leader, maybe, or something. Bravery and oceans. Being brave, right? Being courageous. Being your free-go-lucky selves, I guess, you know. Look, some of you feel like you're on top of the world. Others are probably going through it. South Noders in this case are going to be considered as cross watchers. I can just tell you that now. All right, so we're going to get a little deeper and pull some more of the vibe. Oops, okay. Nieces or nephews. Okay, South Node. Can't, you know, obviously nieces or nephews could be involved. Okay. Show me. Some of these are turned up. Spy. Somebody's spying. Are you spying? Are they spying on you? Yeah, something's changing. Something's changing. It's windy. There's a lot of movement, I feel, with that. Vacation or holiday. North Node right over it. I like it. That's crowning you for a couple weeks anyway, if not the month. I like it. Somebody planning a vacation or a holiday, maybe going north or something. I don't know. Show me 2 more cards, please. Hi, everybody, popping in and out. Hello, hello. Oh. Near-death experience, hope, fear, challenge, and homework, cleansing and storms right over this. Somebody had a near-death experience out there that you know of? Huh. Okay. It's funny how these cards come out. Oh, they never cease to amaze me. Storm. Well, ding, 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 ding. We got storms and we got storms. Wow. Holy moly. Yeah. All right. We're going to get down here. Something about the nieces and nephews and the family? Possibly. That's first and foremost there in the South Node. These kids are not on their spiritual path or whatever. Yeah, the Hanged One. You know, when you get a burdock stuck to you or in your pet's hair and you can't get them off, you know, and they're kind of a pain in the ass, right? They also do, they have roots that they're almost impossible to kill. Um, they grow deep. But anyway, hanged man, somebody feels like they're waiting on something or they're in suspension, or it could be about sacrifice. South Node. Is somebody trying to sacrifice someone? Or did they in the past? All right, I have 8 of water, Ace of water down, 5 of water, Corandera of water. A lot of water, a lot of emotions, a lot of deep, right? Spy, somebody doesn't want to deal with the drama, the saga. Things are changing, right? Is this you or them? Don't forget to flip flop your energies and genders each and every time you feel fit. Yeah, Ace of water down. They don't want this beginning or something, vacation or holiday right over it, North Node, or it's a very hateful card. Maybe they don't like this person. Maybe the South Node doesn't like this person in their North Node. Well, probably not. That makes sense. You know, I have to be honest, you know, because South Node is more than likely jealous, insecure, depressive, kind of blah, right? 5 of water, near death experience. Somebody's disappointed. Somebody's disappointed that somebody didn't pass. Wow. That's pretty intense for somebody right there. But anyway, yeah, it's about barriers and restrictions. Look, the water is kind of flowing around that, right? Feeling left out or something as well. Yeah, near death experiences. Somebody's dealing with it. Somebody came back and maybe exposed something. The sacrificial kind of energies, maybe nieces or nephews, right over that. Corandera of water. Coranderas are healers. Look at the age in the hand, right? And the water again. You could be dealing with a water sign. This is healing. This is emotional. Listening to your intuition. It's very calming and peaceful in that card. Yeah, very calming and peaceful. But boom, there's a storm right over that card. Wow. And then we have somebody being really brave and strong and abundant, and I feel like they have vigor or something like that. Oh, and that one's up. 6 of water, yeah. The memories, the remember when. This is in the past, South Node. Uh-huh. This is also the adventure card, right? South Noders. Yeah, the adventure. It is an adventure on your way down. No, I don't know. But anyway, it does have to do with memories, possibly the hood where you grew up or wherever. Yeah. People could be, you know, feeling guilty, feeling regret, you know, somebody's spying, right? Somebody doesn't want to deal with it, but they're feeling regret and guilt. Things are in the air, man. It's changing it up. You know, it's windy out there. Things are changing quickly. I feel like a lot of movement has happened or is happening. High of water, reversed. We're dead center in the reading. People don't want to self-reflect. They don't have emotions or deal with their emotions, maybe. Vacation or holiday is right over this. North Node. Very hateful though. So the kids don't want to reflect, or the immature adults don't want to reflect, or all of them, whatever that is to you, right? Another Haya. This one's a fire. This one's reversed as well. Bad craft. Yeah, 5 of water, disappointing. I feel like this is a backfire. Did somebody wish somebody death? And now they're dealing with the storms of them being alive. This is like, I can't believe what I'm seeing here. I don't know whose story this is. It sounds very particular. Yeah, wow. All right, Six of Air, dealing with the storms. Ding, 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 ding. Wow, this is like the third card. Holy shit. People are trying to heal. This was a big deal for somebody. Yeah. Somebody went into solitude time, did their homework, kind of like maybe soul searching and healed. And they could be like trying to light the light now. They're the guide or the wise one, right? And then South Node is right over that with sacrifice and memories. Somebody's trying to light the way of what it used to be like and whatever it is, like the bigness of it, maybe. Nieces and nephews highlighted. Madre of Air, Four of Earth. Two more, thank you. Sun reversed and Temperance. Thank God. All right, Death reversed, yeah. People are denying that it's over, or they're refusing it or something. They don't want to change. That's what it is. They don't want to change, you know? They're just stuck in their south flipping mode, you know? Let them be, whoever these low vibing people are, you know? Let them low vibe over there. I'm not sure what this is. Madre of Air. Yeah, yeah. Somebody will speak their mind. Uh huh. Yeah, could be cutthroat. Spy right over it. Mm hmm. Somebody is speaking their truth, though, I feel. Eight of Water. That somebody doesn't want to deal with it. Deal with someone speaking their truth. All right, maybe you don't. You don't want to deal with it. Four of Earth. Yeah. Holding on. Vacation or holiday. Somebody might be saving for a trip right now, possibly, but it could also be holding on too tightly of the past, you know, not wanting to reflect, being stubborn, being in that mode, very hateful, right? North Node right over it. Shade, the sun turned down, right? Shade. There's exposure here because in my readings, this is always still carried as a regular card. So it's still good, however, but denying it or denying the exposure of it or whatever it is of this near death experience here and dealing with the storms times three or four on the table, mind you. You know, it's all about healing and patience and moderation. You know, somebody, this could be like a health card, like moderating your food balance, a little bit of this and a little bit of that, or something like that. But it could be in a lot of ways. Wow, that was tough. I'm gonna get into it now, deeper. We're gonna use my Viking deck or whatever it's called. That's what I call it. Show me what I need to see. It's for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Page of Swords. Wow, okay. Nieces or nephews is right over this. And I have somebody standing up speaking their truth over the sacrificial energies. South Node. Low vibing. More than likely, pieces of shit. But it's going to depend on all of you, of course. Yeah, I'm not really in the mood for this kind of shit today, you know? Five of Swords down. Yeah, they can't be brutal anymore. There's no more fighting. They can't attack. Somebody's a spy and somebody doesn't want to deal with it. Too bad, so sad. They're sorry that this person didn't die or didn't. I don't know. That's not for all of you, but it is about some sort of sacrifice, And then here it is, the Hanged Man again. Ding, 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 ding. Vacation or holiday. Somebody's waiting on some news. They hate something. Somebody's waiting. Somebody has to sacrifice something they don't like, or something like that, Sag. Bad judgment. Near-death experience. Five of water. This could be guilt, could be shame, disappointment, whatever. It's bad judgment. The storms are right over this near-death experience as well. Yeah. We have 3 major storm cards. Somebody is going through it. It is going to depend on where you are in the story and all of that. Now I have the Ten of Wands reversed, Ace of Cups reversed. Oh, wait. Yeah, Ace of Cups reversed. That's the second one reversed. There's a lot of envy, a lot of hate. Yeah, people don't want reunions or whatever about the past, and somebody's standing in their truth. Nieces or nephews, South Node. Dealing with the storms. This is the 4th card saying dealing with the storms. Wow. And somebody, more than likely this hermit, if I can pick this up, is trying to heal the stupid situation or just heal themselves or move on or whatever it is, and being brave as their selves. You know, I feel like somebody could be very much on their own here in a way or something. Very hateful. Ace of Cups down. Yep. These people hate it. Nieces and nephews, I bet they do. Of course they're hateful. Yep. 10 of Cups down. Yeah, there's regret and shame and all of that and guilt. They ruined a damn family dynamic is what they did. Spy right over it. Yeah, somebody or nobody wants to deal with it, right? They don't want to deal with, they want to attack and they can't. See yous in hell, bitches. Damn. Some people on this planet are just so fucking hateful, and it's all being illuminated in our societies, and we're seeing it more and more, and I get that we all know that. But for this to, I mean, I'm feeling very immature, very low vibing, very hateful. Yeah, all of it. You're looking ahead, waiting for your ships to come in, vacation or holiday right over it, North Node. You're looking ahead, trying to move on. I don't know what the hell is wrong with people with all this envy and hate, but it really just reflects it on themselves. They hate themselves. And that's period. That's like not a joke. That's truth. So that just shows how low vibing they are. They hate themselves. Well, if you hate yourselves, get the fuck out of South Node. Raise your vibe. I don't know. Somebody's in the spotlight, possibly. Yeah. High fire down. Somebody doesn't like this person doing divination or something. They're dealing with the storms. They're in bad judgment. Everybody knows it, right? It's very disappointing. Yeah. This is dealing with the storms times like 4. This is hard shit, hard lessons to learn. If people ever learn them, we'll see. I mean, it seems like some of these people are never going to learn. They're just in their hateful South Node vibe. So that's where they stay. Okay. Whatever. Yeah. Somebody freed themselves from this bullshit. Yeah. This is the Hanged Man reversed, right? That sacrificial energy. Somebody freed themselves from it. They're a guide. They're lighting the way. They had a near-death experience. They may have a gift or something, North Node, but something about vacation or holiday. Maybe you're going on holiday, right? Somebody's spying. Whatever. I can't stand, it's just, this is really yuck energy I'm feeling here. I don't like it. People are not, Madre of air, yeah. Spy. Yeah, Madre of air is very cutthroat energy. It's very off with their heads, yeah. And this is like either not thinking or could this be speaking before thinking or something about that? Yeah, something about that. Somebody spoke without thinking and they caused all this drama and saga and storm vibe. I feel like this was curses and hexes, but that's another reading, right? We're breaking family curses and what with the 10 of wands down, right? This is carrying the family's um the ancestral curse, the burdens that really are not even ours to carry, right? This is freeing yourself from them with the hanged man reversed, right? You're breaking those, somebody's breaking those chains and it's causing a storm around somebody, like times four. This is crazy. Like, what is their problem? Somebody needs to get it together and get balanced and stay grounded. Wow. There are some scattered, reckless energies out there, man. Some of these people, they don't even know what they're doing. Sad. Whatever. 3 more cards, please. We can move on. Show me. Oops. All right. There they are. Yeah, it's all about the high priestess in this deck. Okay, the one who is spiritually connected, ancient knowledge. Could be a tarot reader, Reiki master, some sort of mystic, right? Some sort of guide, right? All right. 9 of Pentacles down, King of Cups, and 3 of Cups. Nice, I like that. 9 of Pentacles down, or excuse me, this is 9 of Swords down. So yeah, feeling better. You're looking ahead, you're feeling better, you're looking forward to it. Even though people are holding on, you're holding on to feeling better, is what it is, or something like that. North Node right over this. There was a lot of bad intent and shit going on, word witchery, hexes, curses, depending on all your stories. But yeah, King of Cups is being emotionally content over the shade. Mm-hmm. Still being happy and balanced, right? Being emotionally balanced, right? It's like it's a happy time, but it isn't that happy kind of thing, or something. The star here, hope and faith and healing. You're trying to get through it. It's but bad judgment, man. You know, and here's a celebration or a gathering of some sort. Very healing, very balanced, very grounded. I like it. But there's a storm afoot. Somebody needs to be brave. Okay. Or somebody is brave. Okay. However that fits. I'm going to change it up a little and give you an oracle here. 'Tis the season of soon enough, anywho, my favorite time of year, probably more than likely yours too. It's a lot of people's favorite time anyway. But let's see what's in the cards for Sagittarius. Oops, I only want the first one out. The bat and direction. Okay, so check it out. Don't forget to flip and flop your energies and genders if you should need to, right? Let me find it here. I love the lore in these books. I understand you have lost your direction in life. It's not easy navigating the darkness alone, but I can help you hone all your senses to assist you in the transition from dark to light. Come join me as I hang upside down on this tree and help you to view the world from a different perspective. As a spiritual navigator, I can help you discover your inner wisdom as you walk between worlds, as you let go of old fears, masking your true potential, and prepare for the changes to come. Your psychic abilities re-emerge. This is an important shift from death to rebirth, changing direction from the old self and old habits that are no longer needed to a new transposition. As I guide you through the dark night of the soul, you will no longer be misunderstood or rejected by others. As the light of the new day beckons, you will put the past behind you and fly fearlessly towards illumination. Right on. Right on. I love it. North Noders. Very cool. All right. I don't know the name of it. It's another oracle. That's what it looks like. I have a lot that I don't know the names of. People ask me, as soon as I don't mention it, somebody will be in the comments, what's the name of that deck? So I get in the habit of just telling people right off so they know, right? Rose just came out, representing love, beauty, and healing. The delicate petals of the rose reminds us to nurture our relationships and to take care of ourselves as well. That's a cool card, huh? Yeah. I'm going to give you a forest elf oracle. Here, this is one of my newer decks. If you don't like it, get off. Who gives a shit about you, trees? Why are you even on here? Apparently it's bothering you. Anywho, the whispering pines, seeking solace in the strength of nature. Very nice. Seeking solace. Going forth, healing. Letting go of something finally, maybe. 10 of clubs just came out. This is the tower. Yeah, I told you it's tower energy regardless. Yeah. Then I have the 6 of hearts. There's success around the home. Yeah, happy and prosperous. Yep. Whoops. Nice. So there is some success coming in. Something's a tower, though. The realizations, the aha moments or something. The money safe indicates riches. So it's something about money, however that is. I'm feeling like documents and all kinds of stocks and bonds or something, but I don't know what that means. I'm going to take one more of this in this deck. And they gave me, I'm just taking the first one, and loyalty. You know who's true and who's not. The dog, right? The near-death experience. I don't know why is right sticking out to me right there. All right, I'm going to close it out with a rune for you. Show me. Pilgrim's Peace. Okay, I like it. Yeah. All right, this is the back. I don't think I've ever seen this one yet. If it'll focus. I'll read it to you. Pack a bag. Yeah, right? Vacation or holiday. Pack a bag and get away for a while. Find a way to gain perspective from higher ground. Trust your place in the great and glorious grand scheme of things. Life is a spiritual pilgrimage. Yeah, somebody's taking a holiday. Nice. That's good too. Somebody needs it. It's going to be very peaceful for you, I feel, once you get through this or whatever this is, right? But those are your messages, man. Be cool, be kind, be patient, and just be a good human. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button for me. Help the girl out. And I'll see you in a couple weeks with your next messages. Ciao.